Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In this video we are deep diving into Dark History of World War II Unit 731. So sit back and relax because this will make you think twice about humanity. Let's begin. Unit 731 was a covert biological and chemical warfare research and development unit of the Imperial Japanese Army that operated from 1935 to 1945. It was located in the Pingfang district of Harbin, the largest city in the Japanese puppet state of Manchukuo, which was established in northeast China following Japan's invasion and occupation in 1931. The unit was responsible for conducting human experimentation, including vivisection and forced infection, on thousands of Chinese, Korean, Mongolian, and Russian prisoners of war and civilians, as well as Japanese citizens. The origins of Unit 731 can be traced back to the early 1930s. When the Japanese military became interested in biological warfare as a means of gaining an advantage in their conflicts with China and the Soviet Union. In 1932, the Japanese Army established the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Department, EPUD, in Harbin, which was tasked with researching and developing biological and chemical weapons. The EPUD was later renamed Unit 731 and became the main center of Japanese biological warfare research. One of the key figures in the establishment of Unit 731 was Lieutenant General Ishii Shiro, a medical doctor who had previously studied in Germany and was familiar with the use of biological agents in warfare. Ishii was appointed the commander of Unit 731 and given a budget of millions of yen to carry out his research. He recruited a team of scientists, doctors, and technicians, many of whom had also studied in Europe, to work at the unit. Unit 731's experiments were conducted in secret and involved the use of live human subjects. Prisoners were brought to the unit from nearby camps and subjected to a wide range of experiments, including the injection of deadly diseases such as bubonic plague, cholera, and anthrax, the testing of new drugs and vaccines, and the development of new methods of torture and execution. Some prisoners were infected with multiple diseases at once to study the effects of co-infection, while others were subjected to extreme cold, heat, or pressure to simulate the conditions of combat. The methods used by Unit 731 were brutal and inhumane. Many prisoners were vivisected, or dissected while still alive, without anesthesia, in order to study the effects of the diseases on their organs and tissues. Others were subjected to severe burns, freezing, or electric shock, or had limbs amputated without anesthesia. Pregnant women were also used as subjects, and their fetuses were removed for study. The mortality rate among the prisoners was extremely high, with many dying within hours or days of being infected. Despite the horrific nature of the experiments, the results were often inconclusive or of limited military value. The Japanese military never used biological weapons on the battlefield, in part because they feared retaliation by the Allies, but also because they believed that the weapons would not be effective in combat. However, the research carried out by Unit 731 did lead to advances in the understanding of diseases such as anthrax and plague. And some of the data obtained by the unit was later used by the US government in its own biological weapons program. After the end of World War II, the Allies discovered the existence of Unit 731 and other Japanese biological warfare units. In exchange for immunity from prosecution, Ishii and other members of the unit agreed to provide the Allies with information about their research. The US government, eager to gain access to the data obtained by Unit 731, granted immunity to the members of the unit and suppressed evidence of their atrocities. The legacy of Unit 731 continues to be felt in East Asia, where it is still a source of controversy and bitterness. The Japanese government has never formally apologized for the atrocities committed by Unit 731. And some Japanese politicians and nationalists have denied or minimized it. And what do you think about this brutal experiment? And do share your opinion in comments section. Well, this is all for the video. I hope you find this valuable and worthy. Thank you. Have a great day.